Hi everyone. So today I want to speak with you all about when you disclose abuse and somebody doesn't believe you, because I know that's a really painful experience to have. It really hurts. It's very, very painful. So what I wanted to do was just to offer some insights into that. So what I'm going to offer is from the universe's perspective, what is happening with the person who doesn't believe you and what is happening with you. Because it's actually a mirror process that's happening. So first off, I want to say, I believe you. I believe you. And then what I would like to go on to say is, when you've been abused, you've already had the abuser gaslight you, dismiss you, discredit you, smear campaign you, lie to you, and lie about you. So then when somebody comes along and you're brave enough to share what's happened and they don't believe you, it's a reminder and it feels like an echo of the voice of the abuser. And in some ways, it is the voice, the echo of the voice of the abuser. Because it's the same thing. It is a form of abuse. And so it's likely very frightening to you if you feel like you will disclose it and people won't believe you. And the reason why it's frightening is because it might attract people like that. Not as though you're attracting it. But these people do come along sometimes on the path. They do. Path of healing from abuse. I've said it before. I'll say it again, it's hard. It's really hard. And you might come across people who don't believe you. And it's tempting to give more and more information and explain and try and show them evidence, but that actually doesn't work. They won't hear you. Let's face it, they don't want to hear you. They don't want to believe you. They've decided they don't believe you. And I'm going to share some insight into why that is. So when somebody doesn't believe that somebody has been abused, it's because when you disclose abuse, you're being authentically vulnerable. It is vulnerable to admit, that as humans, we can be very severely hurt by another human and even can be killed by another human. That's how vulnerable we are. So when somebody discloses they've been abused and they've come close, maybe even to being killed, maybe permanent injury, psychological damage, all the problems that go along with it, because your life gets abused as well. That is an admittance, an authentic admittance of our vulnerability. And when we do that, if there's a person who's got some pain that they don't want to face, maybe they're not even aware of it because they've shoved it down and suppressed it so much. Maybe they've been distracting themselves with other things so as not to face it. Your authentic vulnerability is going to be a trigger for their inauthentic vulnerability. Because if they're not being truthful about how vulnerable we really are as humans, and if that utterly terrifies them, which of course it does, and they don't feel in a position to deal with that and cope with that truth, then it's going to trigger them. And if they're not somebody that knows how to deal with their triggers, or maybe they don't even notice their own triggers, some people don't, Not everybody's sensitive or, as evolved. They're just not. We're all at different phases with different things. We've all got different weaknesses and strengths. Then what's going to happen is they're going to try and control the information that you're giving. And that looks like, oh, something doesn't add up. Oh, there's something off with their vibe. Oh, when they said that line, then they just looked up to the left. That means they're lying. Oh, did you see them then? They just scratched their neck. They're hiding something. I can tell. Some of this isn't tallying up, and they're going through the information with a fine-tooth comb. Because they want to prove that they're right not to believe you. And if you just feel into that, that's somebody very desperate to control the information. And they're desperate to control the information and to be the one in the know, the one that exposes you for lying. The reason why they want to be that one is because then they don't have to face their vulnerability. Because if it isn't true, then we're not all really vulnerable. But of course, you know it is true. You went through it, you experienced it. It's a very real, painful experience that you've been through. And I'll say again, I believe you. And so when this person doesn't believe you and it's got this kind of tone that's very similar to the abuse that you've had, it's likely to really upset you. So let me share with you what the mirror is. So when you've been abused and you have trauma, you heal it, but you heal it in layers, because often there's too much of it for the nervous system and for the body and mind to all get on board all at once if it all was just to disappear at once. And so it gets healed in layers. And so sometimes during those periods of healing, within our body, there's some shock. And shock is nothing more than the body alerting you to there's a wound. I'm talking about an energetic wound here. There's a wound that needs tending to, and I'm not quite ready for us to tend to it yet. It's just a buffer. That's all that shock is. And you might not even feel shocked. You might think, well, I don't think I've got any shock in my body right now. But somewhere in there will be some. Because that is the frequency that resonates with these people that don't believe you. So for example, when you first leave abuse and you're very traumatized and there's a lot of shock in your body, you might find there's loads of people that are a bit, not sure. And then further down the line, as you heal the trauma, more and more people come out in support. And it's because the shock creates a dissonance. And the only reason why it does that, and the only reason why these people show up, they show up as messengers to alert you to the mirror, to just let you know there's about to be some healing around your trauma. And there's some shock somewhere, even if it's hiding somewhere in the body, it's there somewhere. So what I want to do next is just share with you all a very simple, gentle practice that just helps the body to know it's safe. And so this shock or this trauma or this little bit of dissonance can come out of hiding to be healed. So all you need for this is just to be in a comfortable, quiet space, safe space. Please do not be driving. Don't even pull over to do it because it might alter your consciousness. So I don't want that. It's not safe. You don't know how you'll be after it, you know. So please don't do that. Obviously, don't operate heavy machinery. I doubt very much you would be anyway. And don't be in any circumstances where, you know, if you were to fall asleep, get drowsy, or be very emotional or a bit dysregulated, that it wouldn't be safe. Okay, so assuming that you have found somewhere comfortable, we're just going to do this together. And so it's helpful to have warm hands for this, but hot or cold is okay, but warm works better because it works better with the nervous system. And you're just going to put your hands on your heart. And you're just going to say, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Say it out loud if you can. If you say it internally, it will calm the mind. If you say it externally, it will calm everything. Yeah. So I believe you. And you see, I always rock and do a bit of tapping. That's just nervous system regulation. And you can do your own version of that, just like you would rock a baby, because it's your inner child that's frightened. Yeah. Your inner child lives in your heart. I believe you. I believe you. I'm here with you. I've heard you. I've felt you. And I believe you. I'm here with you. I heard you. I felt you. And I believe you. I'm here with you. I heard you. I felt you. And I believe you. And we're just comforting ourselves. Now we're just going to do a little energetic practice that just creates a little grid of light around us that helps the body to stabilize and to feel safer, so that any shock or trauma or dissonance can just come out of hiding. And let's even just invite it out now. Let's just say, you can continue regulating any way you need to. So I'm continuing to rock. Hands on heart. And you just say, it is safe for you to come out of hiding. It's safe for you to come out of hiding. It's safe for you to come out of hiding. I'm here with you. I've heard you. I've felt you. And I believe you. I believe all of you. And we're just going to make a little grid of light around us. It's very simple, anybody can do this. So you just listen to my words and follow along. So we're just going to either internally or externally say the words I love you. I'll say them out loud so that you can hear my words. And we're just going to go to the top of our head, just with the words alone. So it's just focusing your awareness and your intention to above your head. And you're just going to send the words I love you to the top of your head. I love you. And we're going to do the same thing, sending the words I love you just out to the left-hand side, as if we had our arms out and we were forming a cross shape. And we're just going to send it out to roughly the elbow, where the elbow would be, and we're just going to say I love you. And we're just going to let that I love you linger there. And then just in between the legs, about halfway between the body and the knees, we're just going to say I love you. And let that stay there. And then again, as if we had our arms out, forming a cross shape, go into the elbow on the right hand side. We're just going to say I love you, and let the I love you sit there. And then we're going to come back to our heart, hands on heart again, and say I love you to our heart. I love you. And then we're going to do the same thing again, the same shape and the same method, and we're just going to do it at the back of us. So at the top of the head, at the back, we're just going to say the words I love you, to just place them there. I love you. And again, as if we were forming this cross shape, just going out to the back of the elbow, we say I love you on the left hand side. I love you. And again, at the back of us, midway between the body and the knees, we're just going to place I love you there. And on the right hand side, at the back of us, at the back of the elbow with our outstretched arms forming a cross, we're just going to say I love you, and place that I love you there by the back of the elbow. And then at the back of the heart, in the centre of the chest, so at the back of that, we're just going to place I love you there. And then we're just going to say one last thing, which is thank you, divine love, for holding all parts of me. Say it out loud. Thank you, divine love, for holding all parts of me. You can just stay in the energy of that for as long as you need to. Come back as many times as you need to. So whenever you're feeling that overwhelm, that shock, fear or the trauma, you can come back and just do this gentle process just to create some safety and some comfort and soothing for yourself. And just allowing divine love to hold all parts of you, including the parts of you that are maybe too frightened to admit what's happened to you, for fear that you would have to feel it again. You can just let divine love hold all parts of you. Thank you, divine love, for holding all parts of me. Okay, so I hope this helps. Go well, go lightly, and go with my love.